Indonesia owes it to God for its zero case of the novel coronavirus. The novel coronavirus has infected 27 countries around the world. Amazingly, Indonesia has yet to report a single case. Around the world, the novel coronavirus has so far infected more than 75,000 people. Most of these cases were reported in mainland China. A total of 2,009 have died, all in China except for 5. As of February 18, China has the most confirmed cases of infection with 72,436. Singapore is second most with 81 cases. Japan follows next with 74, and there are 542 more inside the quarantine cruise ship, the Diamond Princess, which is currently docked in Yokohama. Thailand has 35, South Korea 32, and Malaysia and Taiwan each with 22. Rounding out the list of the most infected countries are Germany and Vietnam with 16 each, and Australia and the US both with 15. Concerns have been raised that Indonesia is just downplaying the threat of the disease. A Harvard University report released on February 11 said it is statistically probable that Indonesia should have reported a case already. This is in light of the country being a major tourist destination. Mark Lipsitch, one of the study authors, argued in a YouTube video that it's unlikely for Indonesia to have 0 cases and that there should be at least 5. It could be there are more, he added. The Jakarta Post reported that about 98,700 passengers from Wuhan, where the coronavirus originated, arrived in Indonesia between December 2018 and November 2019. This makes the country the 6th most popular destination of tourists from the Chinese city. The other top 5 were Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Japan, and Hong Kong. The Harvard report was dismissed by Terawan Agus Putranto, Indonesia's Minister of Health, in an interview with the South China Morning Post, or SCMP. He said the reason why Indonesia still has no coronavirus case is divine intervention. We owe it to God. It's because of our prayers, Putranto declared. He even invited the Harvard researchers to come to his country. I will order the doors to be open for them to see. There is nothing that is covered up. The SCMP pointed out that Putranto has no experience in pandemics. However, he is a military doctor and radiologist. Another official at Indonesia's health ministry, Ahmed Yuryanto, had a more grounded take on the subject. He said Indonesia's air is different from China's, which is subtropical. He was referring to an unverified claim that cold weather helps the coronavirus to spread more. Located in Southeast Asia, between the Indian and Pacific Oceans, Indonesia shares its land borders with Malaysia, Papua New Guinea, and East Timor. Its maritime borders, on the other hand, are shared with Singapore, Australia, the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Palau. It is known as the world's largest island country and has the biggest Muslim population in the world. Due to its tropical climate, beautiful beaches, and a rich cultural heritage, the country has become a top tourist destination. In 2019, its tourism industry added $19.7 billion to the country's GDP. A total of 15.8 million foreigners visited the country in 2018, a 12.5% growth from the previous year. Indonesia boasts 9 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, such as the Komodo National Park and the Sawaluntu Coal Mine. It also has had its share of natural disasters, mainly because it has the most number of volcanoes in the world at 141. On December 2004, a massive tsunami killed more than 126,000 people in Indonesia. The tsunami was triggered by a magnitude 9.5 earthquake. And just last year in September, another tsunami hit Palu, a coastal city on Sulawesi. It killed more than 2,000 people.